All right, so I am extremely tired. I've been working on this game nonstop. Now this is going on 4 days. I'm almost ready to package it up and send it to you guys. Now I might um do it with the new movement and everything that, which I'm kind of contemplating on doing that packaging with the new movement. I think that would be pretty cool. That might need a little more time. We just got little bugs and stuff like that with the new movement, but the new movement just triple away completely, like it's triple away. Um, I'm really proud of the new movement with the game because it's realistic as hell, right? So again, I pulled off the impossible. This is two times I did that with this test, being stuck in limbo with it, due to what I explained inside of the last video that I did, apologizing to my community and to my publishers. But this is how much we have that's coming into alpha, and I'm going to explain a lot of the stuff inside of this devlog. Now, a lot of the things that you're going to see is going to be much more polished, and there's going to be much more coming for alpha. I don't want to show everything due to the fact that I want you guys to test it out. Plus, we're going to finish up a lot of this stuff anyway. But there's like so many quests, and we made it as a TTA like game, which is horror on side of it. And I'm really proud of it. I'm extremely proud of it. With the new movement, it's gonna be much more difficult, all types of stuff like that. And I'm gonna be very honest with you. I was losing passion, not with the project, but just passion with like motivation and stuff like that, due to like again following this list that like when I was like I want to build a game. I just don't just stuff like hey we're not moving forward, which is what I was feeling like. And now building the game to where it's at now, um, where I did this, like I said, I did it in 3 days. But I have gratitude that we did do it that way because at least we have a foundation that we're building on going into full development. Um, it's just a fun time to be in now, me developing the game, and I want to show you some of the cool things and some of the things that's coming in the future, and you guys are gonna love every moment of it. And you now have a role playing game that you guys can actually turn to the real world. Let's get into the screen. All right, we are in the screen. Now that we're in the screen, let me go over to these things. Let me do this real quick, get all this out the way. So what I'm going to do is show you the game that we put together in 3 days. All right. So now a lot of things still need to be finished. I have talked to the team. The team said they are. I mean, we're super confident. We are extremely inspired now because we have a game now, right? But first, we was following this checklist. We didn't have the game. We was just doing what we was told. Okay. So now that we're no longer following that list, we now have the game. Okay. So the game, with everything done, you guys can be testing the game within days. Okay, within days. They say that we will be polishing and everything about 8 to 10 to 11 days, but I don't want to promise you that, but I know in early or mid-November you guys will be testing. We will push the open test to the public, to whatever Saga want to do. So whatever Saga want to do, we will push that back into January so they can do the trailer, all that type of stuff like that. But for the community, you guys will be playing within in November. You guys play in November. Everyone else plays in January. All right. We don't need January, but everybody, we're just doing what Saga want to do with that. That's what Saga want to do. Cool. Let's push it back to January. But everybody plays that, and that's for sure. That is guaranteed. Guaranteed that. Guaranteed. No bullshit. That is guaranteed because we have this thing going on. Now we have an NPC right here. This is area right here is to show you everything that you want to do. Let me fix something real quick. All right, so we have this NPC right here. With this NPC in this location is supposed to be, and this is supposed to teach you how to play the game. There's gonna be much more than to this. It's gonna be showing you how to aim, loot, all those type of things like that. Every single type of thing. And this is what this location is for. So this location is for that. It's like a maze. Again, if you know the traditional lore, the actual lore, not the prototype, not the vertical slice, not starting off in that apartment. Everyone knows that you're not supposed to start off in that apartment. Everyone knows that you guys are supposed to be, that what the story is, where you are normal people, no heroes, no badasses. You are normal people who were kidnapped by the SCP Foundation and brought into a secret location, which is this place right here, and you escaped. So how did we wanted to up the ante on that and make that much better? We actually wanted to add Grand Theft Auto type of vibes to that. And how we wanted to add Grand Theft Auto type of vibes to that? And by the way, look how smooth this damn thing runs. We wanted to add Grand Theft Auto vibes to that by having it where, again, now got to work on the NPCs and stuff like that. That will be done within some days. My homie is going to help me fix this thing because he's the one that's teaching me when it comes to getting these things, these AIs together and stuff like that. So he's going to help me fix the things that I've done wrong, okay? So I've done some things wrong, and he's going to help me fix those things. So when you talk to this guy, again, this is why voice acting is important. That will be coming in the future, but it basically goes over to the story and stuff like that, and you get to choose what you're saying. So everybody has different dialogue. Everybody will have different different outcomes and stuff like that. And I'll explain the different dialogue, what I mean by that in a second. So you go in there, he talks about the angel in the sky and huge things. Like we're going off the story of Project Bluebeam. Now, hopefully, my channel have not just been banned, but that's the concept of the game, Project Bluebeam. But people think it's Bluebeam, which he's a conspiracy theorist. Roman is a conspiracy theorist. He doesn't really believe in what he saw in the sky, which everybody saw the same angel, which is Abraxas. Everybody saw her in the sky and telling everybody at once that she's the real God and all stuff like that. So that's this event, and you'll see what the world looked like and stuff like that. So we're changing it from a flood. We're changing it from a flood to make it look more apocalyptic, sci-fi fantasy type of vibe. Still had that city division type of thing, but we wanted to turn it a little more because we inside of the SCP Foundation. So when you go into, you can ask questions. You can say angels, and you can go where you're a conspiracy theorist and say you don't believe it's real. So it's all about your actual personality. If you don't believe in angels, demons, and stuff like that, gods and all that type of stuff, you can say, I don't believe in that stuff. And he will have different dialogue for you. Okay? So you can say, I do not believe in God, that wasn't God. So you can say that wasn't God as you are a believer of God, all right? And then if you are a believer of God, we actually can take this even further, would actually build your character to whatever you choose. So if you are a believer of God, then the game will know that you are a religious person. So we can actually put that in the game, put it in the comments below. If you want that feature, we will put it in the game for you, all right? So you can say, do you believe in God? You can ask him, do you believe in God? And he will tell you, well, he didn't believe in it until he saw that, but he's still skeptical. He still has his tinfoil on. He doesn't really understand yet. So, and then he can tell you how fucked up the world is and all that stuff like that. Monsters, zombies, all the demons, all that type of shit like that. Telling you what's going on here. So you can say, let me try to find a place out of here. That right there. And then you will go into that. And then the quest starts. So now he's supposed to follow, but you see he's not following right now. And I'll explain why he's not following. Because, well, I can explain now. Because the AI controller is not working, or I've done something wrong. I didn't follow everything that the crap told me to do, and I messed up something, so he's gonna help me fix that. So then what you're gonna be doing is he's gonna be following you around this place, and there's gonna be enemies and stuff like that. But you first, not right in this area, but you first want to find loot and all that stuff like that. So we go around here. And then you'll find loot and stuff like that. So new movement. This is not the movement that we have. We got new movement that will be in the test that you guys play. So you'll be finding like guns and all that stuff like that. They'll teach you how to loot and all that stuff, like tell you everything that you need to know. All right. So that's this. Now the cool thing that we're going to do here, where in other survival games and stuff like that, they put you mainly in the same spots. What we're going to do is something different. Because we're in a GTA-like game and we're telling the story, and we want you guys to build a story that you want, which is why we were story to Brex as the first, but society makes much more sense because you will see society be said a lot inside of the game about how society is fucked up, right? So you will see that, which I love the game Society, and shout out to Saga for bringing that up, making that name. All right, so I love the whole concept of the society thing because we could just play off that word. The thing about it is everybody won't actually do missions for Roman. Okay? So the missions and how your game plays out is actually going to be based off of where you start at. So depending on who you start. Now, there's going to be a homeless guy inside here. And if you start off with the homeless guy, that means you got the bad end of the stick because once you get out of here, that guy won't have extra missions for you. So it all depends. If we're going to have an RNG, so you better pray to the RNG guys that you have that you get the good quests. So, those people aren't in the game right now, and I'm actually going to show you that is possible, and we have it in the game right now, and you will actually be testing that. So, depending on who you get, This guy, Roman, he will give you a quest, and I'll show you how he give you a quest. So working with certain or talking to certain NPCs will update this quest board, which is actually job board and stuff like that. So this will update this, and it will pop up. It will see randomly that papers will actually appear on this thing. So that's what you see the little arrows here for. So the arrows are here, and you will see papers actually appear, and you can actually walk up and take it, and then a job will appear. So the quest started, and it will tell you the job that you have to do. All right. So Roman, when you've done his mission, you will get a job. You will get a job, new job. And in the future, when we add the phone systems, we will do the Grand Theft Auto thing where the NPCs will call you, tell you, hey, come to my location, and I have work for you. And that's going to add more into the when you leave, whoever you started off with is basically how your story would turn out. But you will also still meet the homeless person and all that type of stuff like that. Now, let's get into how we're going to introduce you to the world. Okay, how are we going to introduce you to the world? So we're going to start right here. Because, by the way, I'm going to show you something in a second. Let me show you something in a second. The reason I'm starting right here. All right. So, again, remember, this is not the movement. Movement is jank as fuck. I hate this movement. So we have these things right here. These things will help you with everything you need to know with the game. You actually start and you come out here when you escape the sewer. So you actually come out right here, and then you end up in this place right here. And there will be a police officer right here, and he will give you another mission and stuff like that. There's going to be things that you can loot in here as well. You can go over here. You can see it tells you how to loot and stuff, and you can see this. I don't think this gun has, no, this gun doesn't have a magazine in it, so that was actually a bad find. Let's go over here and put it. Got meth pipe, got some crack, some bullets. So I have a gun with just a magazine, doesn't have a way to shoot this thing. So you can get unlucky. So just know that. So you can get unlucky, but by the time you come up here, if you haven't died you from the sewer, then you should definitely come up here. You shoot strapped by the time you come up here, so you don't have to worry about any of those type of things. All right, so this right here basically tells you, walk you through everything, walk you through how to get up stuff. Okay, that's not supposed to be. That's not even supposed to be. The double jump is not even supposed to be a thing. All right, here we go. So now we're here. You see it says, "Hey, over here." So this is Luna. So you can say it's a Luna go, "Hey man," she's checking her phone, so she's a millennial, right? Or whatever. Exactly, millennials. Gen X or whatever, the Gen Z, whatever it can be. So she's a kid. So I'm glad to be out here in the shit, out of the shithole. What is going on? What they have me in? She explained what happened to you, all that type of stuff like that. She'll tell you about the world and all that type of stuff like that. As you see that the game is running extremely smooth. See, everything's running smooth. All right, so boom. I failed the quest. It's supposed to say you lost Luna. Oh no, it's a quest started. We're ahead. Go to the hidden locker. That's not supposed to say you lost Luna. Actually, I'm gonna show that in a second. That's not supposed to. That's actually the wrong description. So she's actually supposed to be running. So you're supposed to be following her around. And when you follow her around, she's supposed to take you to the clothing store. So she will take you to the clothing store, which is over here. She'll take you to the clothing store. She'll take you to the pawn shop. She will actually take you around the map. You're actually supposed to follow her. Now, another thing that's pretty cool is we have streets. And also, by the way, if you are a member of the community, you can actually get streets named after you. That is also a feature that you can also buy streets named after you as well, or named after whatever you want to. So, for example, if I go over here, it will say City Hall. This is say City Hall now. There you go. So it'll tell you the place of business. It'll tell you what it is. So if I go back over here, it'll tell you which streets. So and I'll explain that, why that's important, very important right now. In a second, I'll explain that, and you're gonna love what I'm about to show you on the economy. So if we go over here, you actually go inside here, on further inside of this place. That's Harrisburg Street. This is Mieta Street. Traffic jam. AI cars, as you guys know, we're working on them. They're really smart. So, okay, this is not supposed to be Harrisburg Street. This is actually Mieta Street. Oh no, I think this is Harrisburg Street. This is whatever street this is. This is Harrisburg. Okay, so this is Harrisburg Street. Mieta Street is over here. So Harrisburg Street, so Mieta is over here. So Mieta is over here. Harrisburg Street is over there. Okay, so that's Harrisburg. That's Harrisburg. I was going into Mieta, which is why Mieta popped out. So, our AI aren't smart, but we have started them. All right. So again, we wanted to have the GTA feel. When you guys come, you see you got the preachers. Again, this is voice acting is gonna be very important. This might be a mission, we don't know. But the preachers, you'll see that the AI will actually stop and listen into what they're saying. So Luna will actually take you over here. But first, she'll take you to hitting she'll take you over here first. So she'll take you here. This guy crashed again. Again, there's a car accident over there. You can go into the police station, all that type of stuff like that. So she will take you here to get your clothes wet. So now, I mean, get your clothes. I said to get your clothes wet. Get your new clothes. So she will take you all the way over to places and show you what's going on. So first, you go here, you get new clothes. So you have. Okay, I gotta fix the street name, but they're popping up at the wrong times because they're supposed to be popping up. So you go over here and then you get the clothes. So once you get the clothes, then you go. She will take you. You can come here and we're gonna have it set up. So we're gonna actually change it where you actually change your clothes first, and then she will take you to the next. So once you're here and you change your clothes, right, and all this is changing. So everything that you see is changing too, by the way. So you won't actually see none of this stuff right here inside of the test build is coming. So after you've done that, you go back here. So what happened is these cars tried, that car parked and this one tried to park, because cars will park. As you see, this is the car here parked. The cars will park. Then you follow her. She'll take you over here, and then it tells you to go to Golly Guns, and then you got to go to the gun store. Now I don't know what's happening right here. Okay, yeah. So then you gotta go to the gun store. So you see the NPCs, they sit there sometimes. They go there and they listen to the people talk. So that's what you see. They're trying to go follow, listen. Again, the AI is dumb, but they will go listen to him talk. As you see, he stopped and listened to him talk. You see, look at this right here. We're gonna be fixing all that stuff. So all this stuff will be fixed. Probably won't be fixed completely in the test and to alpha and all that stuff like that, because we're still in early development. But just know it would be better than what you see now. All right. So again, remember, we put this together in 3 days. So after you've done that with Luna, she takes you around the whole thing. Now, let's go into a cool feature that we are doing, multiplayer. Which I'm talking about PvP multiplayer. Okay. So in this game, you know that you can be police officers. When you hear gunshots, you actually go have to investigate who gunshots. You can lock each other up and all that type of stuff like that. All right, that is coming. After January, the police academy stuff will come. All right, so now we have 2 ways, and this is how PvP is introduced into the game. So this is Jeffrey. I have no clue what the that's Discord. I don't know why Discord must have forced closed. All right, so this is Jeffrey. Jeffrey is talking about how he wants to steal cars. And this is introducing some of the businesses inside of the game. So now this is introducing you into owning businesses inside of the game. Okay, quests are going to be introducing it. Okay, so he tell you car crushers, and he explain how car crushing inside of the game, inside of this meta from the first beginning of the test, car crushing will be a very lucrative business. Now, how we're going to do it is, like car games and stuff like that, they nerf cars and stuff like that. So sometimes if businesses is making too much money is where the economy is getting out of whack because of one business and everybody's going to one business. We will nerf that business and make another business good and stuff like that. So some businesses, some stuff will be in higher demand, some businesses won't. You get what I'm saying? So that's how we're going to do the meta. We're not going to be purposely making shit trash, but we'll make it make sense. Whatever the items inside of the game is basically based off of. So whatever items are good in the game at the moment is basically to show you what kind of businesses you should be opening and stuff like that. So like at the beginning, car parts and stuff like that's gonna be very important. So yeah. So you can say no, I'm good. So you don't do it. You say what I'm doing, and he'll explain to you that he needs you to go steal an unhinged owner's car. Okay. So what happens is this quest is now you go steal the car. Okay. So you steal the car. You steal the car, and you go over all the way over to the place, which I'm gonna fast forward to it, and then you steal the car. So when you steal the car, this is a GTA mission. We're gonna get out of here. You steal the car, which is over here. I don't want to, spoil too much for you. So much you guys to enjoy yourselves. Now I'm not gonna have a mission anymore because I exited out the game. But when you steal the car is gonna be right here. So it's gonna spawn right here. And when it's spawned right here, now it introduces a multiplayer feature. So when you go to Jeffrey and you steal the car, I'm gonna show you who on the other side of this quest. And don't worry about this. This is an easy fix. I'll fix that in a second for you guys. It's the other side of the quest. So this is gonna spawn enemies. And the enemies are going to stop you, try to stop you from stealing this car. Okay? So once that is there, let me get this, let me help this right here because this looks nasty. All right, so let me get this out of there. This just floating trash is crazy. All right. Once this car is stolen, you have to take it to Prince Customs. And once you take it to Prince Customs, you got to get it customized. Now, there's the other side of this quest. Now, this is called Blickton, which this game is going to be very funny, by the way. So it's going to be a very funny game. And this is why voice acting is going to be so nuts in this game, because the dialogue and stuff that is said in this game is just bananas. All right. So let me go here. Let me do this real quick. Yeah, you see Blickton Apartments, and it says up here what it is, apartments. Okay, so Blickton Apartments. Now, in Blickton Apartments, you can go the other way, and you can actually meet Chubby Bill. Well, I don't think I put Chubby Bill on the map right now. Did I put Chubby Bill on the map? I didn't put Chubby Bill on the map. Let me put Chubby Bill in here real quick. Let me put Chubby Bill here real quick. So let me get a sofa real quick. I mean, I was working on this like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, so I forgot to put him in here. But let me put him in here real quick. Let's put Chubby Bill in here. So give him a little sofa. I thought I put Chubby Bill in here last night. Must have didn't save it. All right. So we got the sofa. Well, I must have just worked on him, and then I went to sleep. Oh, I actually didn't. I thought I did work on him. Okay, so give me a second. Let me put him in the game real quick. I mean, it's really easy to do. It's nothing but a thing. Let's go to quests, go to characters. Oh, Chubby Bill's right here. I just looked it up. Oh, it's three B's. That's why I need to change that. Must have typed this really fast. Chubby Bill, that's why I couldn't find him. Chubby Bill. So we have Chubby Bill. He's right here. He's gonna be sleeping. Well, he's not gonna be sleeping. He's just gonna be fat and lazy. Okay. So I'm gonna have to fix him because I know this collision is not gonna go good with this couch. So don't worry about it. But for right now, for just to show his purposes, right here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so here's the opposite side of that quest. So 2 people could be doing 2 different things. So somebody can be going with Jeffrey, and then somebody at the same time could be talking to Chubby Bill. Okay. So you talk to Chubby Bill. Oh yeah, she landed perfectly. So Chubby Bill say, "Hey man, he's tired of these motherfuckers. He's really tired of these motherfuckers." So you say, "What's wrong? Do you want me to come back?" And he was playing. So when you say, "You want me to come back?" He say, "Well, I'm gonna be in jail by the time, right?" So you can say this motherfucker Jeffrey, and he tells you about Jeffrey, which he's in Orion Settlements. He tells you exactly where he's at. And then he tells you what happened. So you can say, "Why is the car so important?" And he explains, and this goes into the lore of why cars are so important and why at the beginning of the season, basically, why car crushing would be a very high-end business and high sought-off business. All right. So he basically explains why the car is rare and stuff like that, and why hard cars are hard, and basically goes into the economy where you can actually buy real things. Like, it's basically explaining all this type of stuff like that. And then you say, "What? So you want me to do?" You can choose to do the mission or not. So right here, he tells you what happened, and he said, "Go steal the unhinged on this car. Talk to Chubby Bill. Take car. Right here." I actually had to change that. That's not supposed to say go steal. It's supposed to say protect the unhinged. Just supposed to say protect Chubby Bill's car. So don't mind that right there. So then what you want to do is you go in the back of the apartment and then you take his car. Now the thing about it is, people that probably did the mission, failed the mission before, whatever the case, because you can fail a mission inside of the game. They probably failed the mission, whatever the case may be. They know that that car is Chubby Bill's car. So what they would do, they shoot your car up and stuff like that, all that type of stuff like that. Shoot the car, blow it up and stuff like that, so you can fail the quest. Or they could be coming to here and they see you coming to the car, and then they will shoot you and kill you, right? Or you can see somebody else try to come into the car, and then you can shoot them and kill them. Okay, and Chubby Bill says, the more people that you kill, the more money your reward will be. So he will give you more money for doing so. So once you take the car to Prince Customs, and as you can see, the car movement is much better. So again, this is one of the things we gotta do before we turn it into you guys. In January. So you guys will play like this, but in January, not like this, but it'll be much better. But in January, it will have engine sounds and all that type of stuff like that. Much more physics and stuff, better physics than what you already see. But the cars drive really well. They drive the handling of these things, it makes it feel like you're playing Grand Theft Auto or something like that. So when you guys play this, you're gonna be like, holy shit, these cars feel really good. All right, so and then we're gonna get in the cars, animations, all type of stuff like that. So we'll have all that stuff. So once you get in the car, then you see it says take the car back to Cameron's garden. Cameron Garden is not inside of the game yet, so I'll have to stop the quest here. But once I'll be working on that, so before you guys touch the game, you guys will see Cameron Garden. This mission will be finished. So again, people can camp right here, and kill players right here. Because this car is tagged, if somebody sees that this car right here, somebody brought this car here, they can kill you, take it, get it customized, right? Get it customized. And then take it to Cameron's garden. So it's two different ways. You can go find it at the Blick Tons apartment, or you can go to the customs. But there will be multiple custom cars, so this will give the players to actually think: do I want to take it to the customs Prince Customs that everyone goes to, or do I want to take it to a different customs? You get what I'm saying? So it's much more. There's going to be different ways where you guys look. Again, the game runs really smooth, and the game is huge. The map is huge. For example, let me take you. So again, this is 3 days. We got the casino over there being built. Over there, which I'll show you that in a second. I'm gonna drive to the police station that's over here. You see how smooth this thing runs? I don't know why is that mountain floating like that? No, it's not supposed to be there. Okay. Oh, no, there you go. Drop there. Police station. All these type of things like that. All that here. All that is here. And the map is huge. And we will be adding more. By the way, again, 3 days of work. Well, 4 now. So another thing, after I get you accustomed to everything, you'll get like the farming and all that stuff like that, the buying houses and all that stuff like that, which I'm about to go into buying the economy right now. All right, so let me just go find G's Casinos. Now we wanted to change the look of G's Casinos. It didn't look like lavish like the last one did. And the reason why we wanted to follow, all have the same theme. Again, this is not finished. I'll show you this why it's not finished. You'll see it's not finished due to the fact that I'm just still working on it, as you can see. See these gates over here, not finished yet. Now, we're still trying to fix some of the things that's inside of, you can see the stuff going and shit like that. Look at this. But anyway, You can register. Oh, 1 second. You can register. You see, this is a bug. This right here. I was getting on Dan ass about this. This is a bug. But yeah, so let me exit out of this real quick. That caused the error. So this is a register. You can actually register and get coins and stuff like that. And that's pretty cool what we're doing with that. There. So this right here is a mini game. We have multiple mini games like escaping out of prison mini games and all that type of stuff like that. There's gonna be a bunch of mini games. So this is just a place where you can have mini games, have fun. You don't have to sit there and play the raiding and stuff like that. So going to this is the casino. So you'll be able to go to the casino and I'll show you how this works and stuff like that. So you put Sephiroth and it takes you here. Boom. Well, because I'm not online right now, nothing will happen. All right, so I'm gonna take you to that in a second, but let me explain the real estate system. Okay, so you have houses right here. Second, let's start. Snowing, you see, still smooth. And you see, look how big we over here. So you can see, you can open, you can't open it. You need a key to open this door. So how do we get property? How do we own property? So you see there's no little box here anymore. How do we own property? Let's go into it. You go into City Hall. You actually have to now purchase property. You have to purchase property. You actually have to purchase property. I'll show you in a second how it works. And this is why the street names that pops up on the screen, as you can see here, again, we'll be fixing this stuff. Don't worry about it. It's very important, and also on the map and everything that is known. So now you have two. You have the City Hall clerk, and then you have, let's see, City Hall clerk with food and business. So food and business allows you to buy businesses and stuff like that. So this is how you buy businesses. You get the keys, and then you open it, and then you'll do all the decoration and stuff like that. That's when you're able to get into the decorations. You no longer have to go to the store, buy furniture, because that just didn't make any sense. So you'll be able to buy furniture on a little portal that's inside of the house and stuff like that. So that's the cool thing like that. So you go here. So when it comes to houses, you go here. You go here, and then you buy the house. So 30th Street Key House, and we gotta name the keys again. But so for the keys, for like the block, so like 30th, so that's why I see 3,002. So it'll be like 3,000, whatever, 3,000 is. So you'll say 3,000 to 3,500s and stuff like that, and that's how you'll be able to tell which house is if your key is on there. So you go to the 3,000 Mieta Street, and then if you have 3,022, then you go to 3,022 house, and you will see it on the door. You'll be able to see 3022 on the door, just like in real life. So now, what does this open things up to? Role play. Now, this is also the court system. The court system is inside of here as well. I'm gonna show you over here. This is gonna be blockchain stuff, where you'll be able to turn your key in and then turn it into a deed, and that deed will go into the blockchain. All right. Now, when you get your keys, you want to make sure you put your keys in secure containers. All right, because you don't want people to kill you and take your keys. So you want to make sure you keep your house key on your container, because no one can take it from nothing. Nobody can take anything from there. All right, so court will be held in here. So if someone got to get banned from a server or something like that, server owners, you hire a judge, all that type of stuff like that. You have court, I think it's in the third room. You can have lawyers come in here, all that type of stuff like that. Even real estate companies. So if somebody want to start a real estate company and stuff like that, you got to do. If you don't want to buy a building and stuff like that, or buy a little shack or whatever the case may be to start your real estate company, you can put it in here as well. Just talk to this person that owns the server and stuff like that. So you got to work out a deal and probably got to pay real money for that. But if you want to pay in-game currency, you probably want to start your own business and stuff like that inside the things, or you can just do it inside of your house. So how will real estate work? So the reason why we have this system is so when you get the key, you get the deed and stuff like that, right? Next, you give it to and you turn it over to the realtor. So you turn over the key, turn over to the realtor. So when that house is sold, then it goes into social media outside of the game. When the house is sold, then because they get to go inside of the game and take photos inside of the house. If you got furniture, if you have like crafting systems inside of your house, all types of stuff like that, they'll be able to actually present that to the people that looking to buy houses or rent houses and stuff like that inside of the game. So they will be able to take that outside of the game and actually promote your stuff outside, that's inside of the game, outside of the game, on side of our social media. You'll be able to soon in the future be able to interact with it, that social media through the phone inside of the game. So you'll be able to check houses and stuff like that. See what people got. So if somebody got a garage, which I'll show you in a second, let's go into that. You'll be able to buy garages. Like here, you'll be able to buy garages. So these don't go to houses. These are all right, y'all. Future stuff here. Sorry about that. I forgot to mention that this system also works with cars, car dealerships. Sorry, cars. So, for example, when you buy a car, it comes with a key. You have to have the key to enter the car. So then it comes with that. The same system works with that. So buying cars is going to be realistic as well. And also, this happens with businesses as well. So, for example, when you buy a business, when you open the door, you will see something that's in there. I'm not going to give it up, but you like the same thing as same businesses, same thing as houses. Once you open it, you will have a way you're able to then decorate it with purses and using the money inside of your character. Both houses and businesses will have two different separated versions of their store, basically. Like online, I'm putting the money here. It's online store that's inside of the game that you can buy furniture and then decorate the house with. So we'll have two different versions of it. Businesses will have to open up the businesses, so you can put like cubicles, all those type of things like that. If it's a restaurant, you put restaurant stuff down. You know, if it's cars, you can put car jacks, all those type of different things down with the decorating system, which is why we changed the decorating system to what it is. And then you have just the houses that will have just the house and stuff. You could just put house and stuff in there. Right. So I kind of misspoke. Well, I mean, well, you could still run a real estate house, a real estate business inside your house, because you don't actually have to have like cubicles and stuff inside your house. Because I misspoke when I was saying that I don't want you. I not misspoke. I guess you could say I don't want you to get. I guess I can say I don't want you guys to get misunderstood that you can run a business inside your house. So what I mean by that is you can't put like cubicles, restaurant gear inside your house. So it's gonna be home furniture for home stuff, for homes, and then there's gonna be business stuff for business stuff. So that's how decoration system is gonna work. Back to the video. You be able to buy garages, and you can sell garages, all types of stuff like that. So to protect your cars, all types of stuff like that. Protect your car parts, all those type of things. So that's how the system works. So you buy that stuff from the city hall building, and if somebody owns a real estate company, which somebody can promote themselves in Discord or in hidden verse, where hey, I own a real estate company. Now you want to be able to see if they got the real estate company, if they really have it, which they also, when they buy the business, they get the information and all that stuff like that. Then they can put it on blockchain, because again, without blockchain, you just had to go on face value. But if they put it on the blockchain, then you'll be able to like go, can I check your wallet and stuff like that? And you can see that they have the deed in their wallet and stuff like that. And you see that they're a real realtor, and you can give your keys to them, you can trust them and stuff like that. Boom. And then they can do your work while you don't play the game or whatever the case may be. That's working right now. This also works with food and everything like that now. So all that stuff, the economy actually works inside of the game right now. Right, so the economy works. So you buy a food business, then you just go get food from the grocery store, which all I gotta do is just build a grocery store in the game, and then put food inside it, put little vendors and stuff like that, harvest and all that type of stuff like that. All that stuff goes around and around and around. Right now, the economy actually works. So this is the biggest part of the economy, which was real estate, that works. Lawyers, all that stuff. I got it, again in the next test. You can actually role play all this shit out right now. So we got proximity chat being worked on, all the type of things that you guys can create your own servers, all that type of things like that. Everything is ready to go. We damn near kind of ready for open alpha. Closer, we actually closer to over alpha than we thought. We just got to basically polish the game. That's it, basically. It's just polishing the game. But everything is well put together. And that's it. It's really put together. All we got to do is continuously add quests, continuously add more things to do inside of the game, and all type of things like that. But to be honest with you, yeah, man, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. We actually have a game. Like we have a game, and I'm saying like we all we got to do is polish this shit up and continuously put more into the game, and we can go to beta. I'm gonna be honest with you. So we were trying to get to alpha, and now we're kind of like expedited everything. We can get to beta really fast. Again, this is all was done in 3 days. And I'm probably not even showing you everything else. Okay, yeah, let me show you one more thing. I forgot to take out to the because it'd be messing up in here. So let me take you guys. to this right here. Let's see real quick. Okay, so let's open this up real quick. And what you gotta do, you gotta talk to the vendor. You buy casino chips, which again won't be like this, obviously, right? Just showing you that where it works at, where we tested out at. You buy casino chips. Let's buy 74 chips. I don't have enough money. I'm a broke boy. We actually gotta again, we gotta work on all this stuff because actually, I don't actually, to be honest, I don't know how casino chips work. Okay. So we bought 34. I actually don't know how this casino stuff works. So let's go over to video poker. And as you can see, I can play. And right now, we're still working on the lighting on this right here. But I don't know how to play poker. And this is one of the things that I think I'm doing right. Hopefully I won. I don't know. Let's get out of here. I think I lost. Then we have blackjack. And again, we're fixing all this stuff like that. There's some bugs and stuff. But you can go here, you can hit, fold. You can actually see the color because it actually has a color scheme too. All that type of stuff like that. So these are things that we need to fix. But let me show you something real quick. Client. They're not gonna have any clothes on, I don't think so. Which this is being fixed too, where they start off naked, which is holy shit. Demonetized for the booty cheeks. I'm not even demonetized yet, but in the future, when I do get monetized, I'm definitely, this video is getting striked just for the booty cheeks right here, and this is embarrassing. All right, so as you can see there, yeah, man, there's a lot has been done. You know, this is due to the fact that we're able to follow our own system. Like I said in the video, I apologize to the community and stuff like that. It is all we needed to do was do our own thing, not following a list of or a weight or orders of things. It's just that wasn't working for us. So as you can see, we put the stuff in the game. Again, now all it takes is just polishing. So tests can literally come out and within days. And this is no bullshit. This is because we're following the way how we're done. You see how when we do it, is the way how when we let me say it like this because it's not that like Saga did anything because Saga didn't do anything. It's just like a miscommunication of how things has went. But when when creative control was in our hands, right? And not saying that again, I want you also guys to understand that Saga didn't take creativity from me. It was just this list on the beginning of the meetings when we was having those meetings, when the meetings was like, all right, follow this list here, the checkpoint list thing. When they checking the things, which was terrible. It was shackling my creativity, right? Where we couldn't make what we wanted to make. And we just kept creating vertical slices. This should show these systems off, but we wasn't able to make the game. And as you see, when we made the game, you see how smooth it runs, everything like that. You see how big the world is, all types of things like that. You see, everything is in the map, runs like gold, right? And that's in the editor, by the way. Just want you to know that. So if that runs like that, it probably runs about like 150, 160, almost 200 FPS. Just want you to know if it runs like that now, like it is now, runs like that, it runs extremely crazy when you build it. All right. So I just want you to know that you got the game. The only thing in the economy that is missing now is the auction house. That's it. That's it. The auction house. But businesses, all that type of stuff like that, it's in the game right now. All right. So I can't wait for you guys to play it. All you gotta do is again put the things inside of the map and all that stuff like that. Polish the stuff when like the movement and all that stuff. Add the movement and the polishing of the movement and stuff like that. All we gotta do is add that stuff in there, and it's you guys. You guys are gold. You guys get to go. Have a blast. All up to you guys. That's it. All right. So with that being said, I thank you. I thank you for watching the last video. Explained everything that happened while we was in development hell. You already guys know, as you can see, we're back on the schedule of how we were doing things in the beginning. And I just watch. Just watch how fast this thing come out to you guys. All right. Now again, like I said, whatever Saga want to do when it comes to on their promotion side, they can do that on their side, and we all for it. But when it comes to the people who've been here from the beginning, my community, the people who funded me and stuff like that, yeah, you guys definitely just watch. You see. Now on those shackles, my creativity is back, and you see this was just in 3 days. Just continue to watch, and I'm gonna be going live building the game in front of you guys again too. So just know this was in 3 days. Watch what I do next. I'm out here.